Yeah, the only way we're going to have a revolution is if the white people get in, because black people ain't going to do shit. I already know that. Black people is just too disciplined, too in love with Jesus. Police going to keep whooping our ass too, everybody's. I do mean everybody's. Let's see what happens here.
A woman who was arrested New Year's Eve for public intoxication said that she too was the victim of police abuse. We first brought you this story last night of a war veteran who saw the incident, started taking pictures and got arrested himself. This all happened just after midnight Sunday near 10th and Lamar at a gas station. KITV's Lisa Lee Kelly has been following the story. She joins us now live with that woman's side of it. Lisa? Well, Judy and Ron, tonight we hear from the women in the incident who say they were unnecessarily roughed up. We also hear from the head guy himself, the Austin police chief, about whether his men in blue followed protocol.
They pulled me out of the car very aggressively. I have bruises all over my arms from them pulling me out, even on my upper arm where they grabbed me by my arm.
This San Antonio woman says she was assaulted by 2 Austin police officers just after midnight on New Year's Day. A man across the street at 10th and Lamar shot this cell phone video of the entire incident. She was a passenger in a car. Police had pulled over for a field sobriety test on this driver.
When my friend got thrown to the ground, I was in shock because all she did was yell at the car, don't take the breathalyzer, don't take any of their tests.
Police put the woman in handcuffs, saying she went limp, making it more difficult. Austin Police Chief Acevedo tells KITV he has watched the video from the patrol unit dash cameras and stands by his officers.
This other lady that went limp and decided to go to the ground, those officers were sent. I've had that happen to me many times in my career, and officers may not look pretty, but they've got to pick that person up, handcuff them, and take them to jail.
Meanwhile, Antonio Beeler was pumping gas nearby and started to yell at the officers for what he believed was inappropriate behavior.
These 2 cops in particular were extremely aggressive. You know, almost like they had a point to prove.
But Beeler got arrested too for harassment of a public servant. The former West Point officer and war veteran claims he was capturing what he believed to be police misbehavior with his cell phone.
The outcry.
And that's what they call it. They call it interfering with a public official. When it's like, how am I interfering with you when I'm sitting here trying to stop you from strangling this man to death? You'd be surprised at some of the stupid shit that people has gone to jail for. Police in New York strangling a guy. Some bypasser coming by, he gets in and stops them from killing the guy, and then he go to prison for interfering with police officer. Ain't that something?
From the gentleman that was a, Army Ranger or whatever, that he was just simply standing there videotaping. Not quite completely accurate.
Now, the officer also claimed in the arrest affidavit that Beeler spit on him, which is grounds for arrest. Beeler denies it, saying the officer was just looking for a reason to put handcuffs on him. Chief Acevedo is promising a thorough investigation. Reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Lisa Lee Kelly, KITV News.
Here's an in-depth look at what happens when there's a complaint against an Austin police officer. Any complaint should be made to the police monitor's office. The office is separate from APD and makes a recommendation to the police chief on how the situation should be handled.
Next time, officers acted appropriately and says what you don't see on the YouTube video is Beeler spitting in the officer's face.
This guy, said completely fraudulent things, complete lies, trumped up charges. There's good cops and there's bad cops, and these 2 are bad cops. And it's hard to paint an entire police force.
Listen, let me explain something to you, all right, so we can all understand. By default, all cops are bad cops. Let me tell you why. See, police were not made to protect citizens. Police were made to protect corporations. That's what they do. They do not protect citizens. If they do, a policeman would have came to my house when I told them that Opie stole my bike and made a report. When I took my report to the police station and told them about him making me stay in my house, bringing that guy over here, illegally searching my truck, cutting the chain, all these things he did, he completely got away with everything. And here I am stuck, still got to go to court after he came over here and got information from me and used that information to implement me in a crime. So see, all these bastards that's running around here harassing this lady, you know, they sitting out talking about they out checking for drunk drivers. Why are you out checking for drunk drivers when you should have your ass out checking for people that's selling alcohol, okay? Don't harass the drunk drivers. Go down to the freaking law-making buildings that make that shit available for people to, and the same people that make it available for people and tell people not to drink and drive ain't smart enough to know that bars or lounges shouldn't have parking lots on them. All this entrapment shit just so they can make money. You know, these cops are so messed up that they will violate this lady just because she's cladly dressed and they want to see up her skirt, you know. And if she's too damn stupid to know that, and she's going to get loud with them and talk shit because she thinks that she's going to be the cute white girl that don't get harassed by them, you got another thing coming, lady. It don't roll that way. These cops will violate you and do anything they want to and get acquitted on it. All right, this is the world we live in. They are Gestapo. The reason I say all cops are bad by default is because you do not work for the citizens of this country. You work for Walmart. You enforce Walmart policies. When they tell you to throw an 80-year-old lady out of her house because she does not have money and she's been evicted, your ass will go and do it and don't care anything about how you feel about your heart. It's my job is what you would say. Fuck you.
Based on two cops, but there's clearly something wrong at some place in the department when you can have two cops at the scene of what's supposed to be just a DUI stop who violently assault two peaceful citizens.
A viewer says that he has filed an internal affairs report, a complaint to the Austin Police Department, and Caneza says that she's going to do the very same in the near future. The officers are still on.
It just don't look right. Look, let me show you something. Look at all the shit they have on those belts. Nothing to do anything but hurt people. Look at this. It just look like they're both abusing her. That's just what it look like. She is not dressed where she could be a threat to them. They shouldn't even have their hands on this lady the way she's dressed tonight. You know, this is just out of control. Now they go from making a DUI stop to harassing her. Look at this. Imagine if that was your daughter. Imagine if that's your daughter down there. And they talking that shit about she went down. You know what happened? She disturbed their ego. I know exactly what happened. She disturbed their ego, just like the only thing a black man got to do to disturb their ego is have this beautiful melanated skin that we have, and they will come and lie and do everything they can to try to make you end up in their prisons or dead. And you know, it's just horrible. It's just really horrible. It's horrible. And this is who we are, and this is why I don't see, when I tell you that the universe has told me to let you know, I'll blow up Mount St. Helens, I'll destroy Seattle, I will drown your ass, I will burn up your ass. It's because we all sit around and victimize each other anyway, and we become like vomit in the nostril of the Creator. And the Creator is saying, we got to start all over because they are ignorant as hell. Anytime you have two men with all this weaponry on, this Roman shit, this is what it's all about, all this Roman shit. Two men with all this weaponry abusing this young lady right here. That's all that boils down to. The morality of this whole picture should not even be a conceptualization of our existence as God and goddesses on this planet. The fact that these people do not know and have any knowledge of self is the reason why they're not wise enough to know they should not be treating this lady like this. This is somebody's mother, somebody's daughter. What if the child, what if this lady's got a son? Like that black man that's walking around LA right now shooting all those policemen. See? This is why. A man like that would be the son of this woman, will make him do the same shit that that man is doing in Los Angeles right now, that's killing all those cops and wanting to kill their whole families. It's because they do this shit to people's families. That's exactly why. And the universe is getting ready to start killing all their asses. I've told you guys that. You watch. It's not going to be safe for policemen because they're all full of shit. They know for a fact that they get paychecks to harass the citizens and write fucked up tickets to everybody that they know nobody has money to pay. And all of you policemen, they hear what I'm saying. Don't dare try to get mad at me when you know it's true. Your ass know when you write those damn tickets that you are part of a corrupt system. We all know. And you know.
Excuse me.
Some things just speak for itself. Listen, and I'm telling you right now, I am not going to be paying any more taxes. You can tell Obama that he can take it flying, and then you know what you do? You tell you, no sir, we're not going to have that, okay? Because you will pay taxes, and you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, you're going to pay extra taxes. I ain't paying a shit. I ain't paying a damn thing. I tell you what, you fuck. You better take your ass over there and get you some donuts and try to figure out what you're going to do next year, because this cop thing is not going to work out. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, hold it. Miss Shirley Temple get in that too. You will pay your taxes, sir. Ooh, well, we got our ass in some shit. Yes, you will pay your taxes. You will support the Fireman's March. Who's your daddy? Boy, we got some problems with the police, I'm telling you. Man. I mean, look at these crimes. These are crimes against humanity. That's what they are. You know, they should be double punished, you know. And she's sitting there, she know that that cop beat that man ass. You know, I don't care who they think they are. You are not supposed to be walking around here whooping people ass when they don't comply with you. See, if I do that, I will be a person who has committed assault. That's exactly what they just did. They assaulted that man and beat the shit out of him. We all saw that. We all saw it. We all saw it. So don't be trying to act like it's something wrong with me when I tell you that, you know, I ain't got no love for these guys, that they all, you know what I mean? They're just the system. It's Gestapo, that's all it is. Let's see, all these guys come in now, and not one of them is going to arrest that guy for beating the shit out of that man. You could look at that man and see that he was a 5150. That mean crazy. We all know that. Okay, let's hear what they got to say here. We saw what happened. Let's see what they say. Oh, so much for that. Okay.